Okay, so the next thing that we want to learn is a particular tactic that's very common in defensive edge weapons and the Filipino martial arts, which is a blade culture. We call this concept De-Fang the Snake, okay, which simply means that we're attacking the hand instead of trying to attack the body. I'll show you what this looks like in a second. It's really important to understand a particular distance, right? Defensive edge weapons is a whole lot about distance management. De-Fang the Snake is a concept that allows us to do that, not put ourselves in the danger zone, and still be able to offend, defend, counter-offend. So it's really important to understand. In specific, De-Fang the Snake is used when somebody else is also holding a weapon. Now, defensive edge weapons is not about knife fighting. The odds of me having a short blade and somebody else having a short blade are pretty slim to none. But it does teach you, that training method does teach you good distancing, good line familiarization, good precision movement, and good articulation of the blade. So we spend a lot of time doing knife fighting with a dueling mindset to a certain degree. When we talk about De-Fang the Snake, we want to be attacking from the elbow down to the hand, okay? Not elbow and up, always elbow down to the hand. Jeffrey, let me steal you for a second, please. If Jeff holds out an angle 1 for me, okay, in a particular distance, I can certainly touch Jeffrey with my knife. Problem with it is he can touch me as well, okay? That's kind of like inside fighting. This is mutual destruction. We can't be here. Either we need to be all the way in or we need to be all the way out. When I'm exercising good distance management using De-Fang the Snake, I'm taking one step outward, and you can see how Jeffrey's knife can't touch my body, but I can definitely cut his hand, okay? And again, this is gonna go from elbow down to the hand, okay? From the elbow down to the hand, that's our target. So I'm gonna cut and stay away. Now, De-Fang the Snake is not standing here and cutting. We also do another thing called stepping back, using that step slide we talked about. So when Jeffrey feeds me that angle 1, I cut and step back. I do that because if I miss my De-Fang the Snake, you mean angle 2? If I miss my De-Fang the Snake, if I don't step back, he's gonna cut me, all right? So if I step back with it, go ahead and feed me an angle. I did distance management. So on the next angle that he puts out, I can try and De-Fang the Snake there. Okay, so on the inside, hand to elbow. On the outside, hand to elbow. Okay? In this particular method, take your 5 primary angles that we talked about earlier in the course and match. So if Jeff gives me an angle 1, I do an angle 1. If he gives me a 2, I do a 2. If he gives me a 3, I do a 3. If he gives me an angle 4, I do a 4. If he gives me a 5, this is the only one that we don't exchange. The thing about the 5 is the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 all work against an angle 5. Okay, so again, match and match. 1 and 1, match the 2s, match the 3s, match the 4s, and fight the 5s with the 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now I know we're doing this without movement. It's only so you guys can see what's happening here.